Meanwhile, state health officials say another COVID-19 case has been confirmed in Indiana. Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 10 on My Fox 10. We'll have more on how the spread of the coronavirus is impacting Wabash Valley students in a moment. But we begin tonight with new details about another presumptive positive COVID-19 case in Indiana. COVID-19 is the illness caused by the new coronavirus. According to the Indiana State Department of Health, a second Indiana resident is being monitored. Health officials say the patient lives in Hendricks County. They recently traveled to Boston, Massachusetts. Now, you may remember on Friday, officials said the first patient in Indiana had also recently traveled to Boston. Officials say this second patient has mild symptoms and is in self-isolation, not a hospital. Nationwide, there are now more than 500 coronavirus cases and 19 people have died. Sadly, this is nothing compared to the death toll in other countries. In Italy, more than 350 people have died. This is why area universities are now restricting study abroad programs and spring break travel. New for you tonight at 10, Richard Solomon spoke to one student still overseas amid the outbreak.
Jordan Kemp says she's the only ISU student left in Italy right now. The university canceled all spring break travel due to the spread of the coronavirus. Kemp says ISU rushed students already overseas back home, but she says she isn't letting this virus in the trip of a lifetime. Indiana State University student Jordan Kemp says she's on a trip she'll never forget. Kemp landed in Florence, Italy in late January.
Ever since I was like a freshman in high school, I've always said that I would study abroad. I kind of chose Italy because it's beautiful.
The junior is studying political science through a study abroad program. But Kemp's trip of a lifetime was almost cut short due to the coronavirus.
The Italian government decided to shut down all public places, so then ISU revoked their permission to allow me to stay.
Indiana State is restricting university-sponsored travel to Italy and other places like China, Venezuela, and South Korea. That includes spring break. ISU leaders put these measures in place this past week due to the rapid spread of the virus. For Kemp, that meant coming home much earlier than she planned.
I've been waiting for this opportunity my whole life. To have it potentially taken away from me was obviously heartbreaking. It felt like a heartbreak.
But she didn't let that happen. Kemp got an apartment and is still overseas. According to health officials in Italy, more than 350 people have died from the virus. Kemp says that fact doesn't scare her.
There's never been a time where I felt unsafe or I felt like the Italian government was just ignoring the problem. It's mostly just been an inconvenience for me.
Kemp says she takes all of her classes online now. She wants everyone to know she's okay and in great health. Kemp says she's not letting the fear keep her from exploring the world.
I may never be over here like this again, and I'm not going to let something like this affect my attitude towards it.
Now, Indiana is not the only local school taking action right now. Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology is also suspending student travel to places that were hit hard by the virus. Back to you.
DePaul University in Greencastle is canceling large events on campus to hopefully slow the spread of the virus in Indiana. And the Sisters of Providence of St. Mary of the Woods and Providence Healthcare ask that you not visit residents if you are sick. Officials say they are monitoring the coronavirus and flu. They ask that you practice good hygiene. They also say they are looking at ways to prepare for a possible outbreak here. We have much more on the coronavirus and resources on our website. Just visit WTHI-TV.com.